Thanks for joining today's snapshot for May 13th. Want to encourage you to please continue to pray for Bobby Deerbeck, who's been transferred to Waukesha Memorial for her oncology. And not just for Bobby, but pray for all of our other members we've been listing in the bulletin week after week who continue to need your prayers, all of them precious children of God. Also, I want to remind you that it's 9 days now until Claire Sedlacek's ordination as our pastor at Dr. Martin Luther Church. That'll be at the 5 o'clock service. Put it on your calendar. I was reading a book last night that was recommended by one of our parishioners, a book by Thomas Cahill called Heroes and Heretics, about the late medieval period, early Reformation period. It's one of the hinge points in history, he says. And he talked about the bubonic plague, the Black Plague that afflicted so much of Europe. Half of Europe lost its population or died. 80% of the people died in Southern Europe. That's Southern France, Italy, Spain. And worldwide, 100 million lost their lives. Well, the people were scared silly. So what did they do? They practiced public self-flagellation or whipping for their sins, thought that would save them. They made accusations against various people who thought they brought the plague to Europe. It actually came, by the way, on rats through trade routes, and the fleas on the rats bit the people. They blamed heretics, foreigners, beggars, lepers, but mainly they blamed who? The Jews, as always. In 1349, all the Jews in Strasbourg were killed, and in Mainz and Cologne, Germany, in 1349, they were killed. By 2 years later, 1351, 200 Jewish towns had totally been obliterated, hoping that that would get rid of the Black Plague. Jews have always been getting blamed for all kinds of things. And if you look at the calendar of important events day after day, which I do, of course, for these snapshots, on May 11th, a couple days ago, in 1421, Jews were expelled from an Austrian town. On May 10th, in 1267, the Viennese Jews were made to wear distinctive garb. Sound familiar? Those of you who have a recollection of what happened during Hitler's era. And on May 10th in 1278, Jews in England were imprisoned for coining. Why? Because coins were being made by 200 different mints, believe it or not. There were 1,600 different types of coins. And who made the bad ones? Well, of course, it was the Jews. Well, that should be a warning to us to not blame anybody, and especially now in our day and age, the Asians, as is so frequently happening. Well, that's all we have for today. I don't have a hymn. I forgot to look it up, and I have to go visit my friend Swanee for the first time in 9 months, who's been hospitalized and paralyzed. I can't wait to get to visit him. So I'm going to run. God bless you today.